Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to course number 2. Let's start by creating a new project. Choose File, Close Project, start a new Android Studio project, and here on the initial screen we have application name, company domain and package name. Application name is the name of the app that will appear, so let's name it tutorial 2. Company domain is something that will get appended to the package name, and the package name you see here, we can edit it manually, is a unique identifier that for example, when you publish your app on Google Play, this will be the last thing appended to the URL of the app. So let's just leave them for now as they are. You can put here your domain. Click next. Here we will select the min SDK for our project. We can modify this thing later, but for now let's choose Android API level 10, which is for the most devices. Click next. From the add an activity to mobile, and activity is just a single piece of information that is presented to user. We have some choices here with some already pre-made templates. Let's just leave it a blank activity for now. Click next and finish. And in about 20 seconds our application will be created. So let's talk now about each of these folders. So we see here a folder called manifest, and inside it we have an Android manifest XML file, and the manifest describes the fundamental characteristics of the app and defines each of its components. For example, we can add here a permission that our app will request from user to use the internet. Don't write it, just follow me. And also here we can add more activities. We will work with this later. The next thing we have is a Java folder, and inside it we have two folders, one containing an application test which we will not use, and another one main activity Java class, which defines the logic of our application. Next we have a REST folder, and inside it we see drawable, and this is the app icon that our app uses at the moment. We can change this as we want. We see a layout folder with our activity, which defines how the user interface will look like, and we have a menu. The menu is what will appear here with 3 dots. At the moment nothing is on it, only a settings. And we have values, a folder which contains a collection of resources, strings, colors, I don't know, styles of the application. If we go into strings, we see the app name here. For example, we can modify the app name very easy. And let's go ahead and run it. And now, because I have my phone connected to the computer, I would just click OK, and you should click OK too, but let's start the emulator for you to see. And here is how our app looks like. You see, just by renaming the app name to tutorial 2, our app got renamed. I forgot to talk about the Gradle scripts. If we expand something like that looks like a folder, we see here some files. We are only interested in the build Gradle, which is for the module of the app, and here we see defined the compiled SDK version, which tells you the latest version of which you tested the app, and you should periodically update your app to compile with the latest SDK version. Another important thing is a min SDK version, which is a minimum version of Android that your app can run on, and the target SDK version should be the same as the compiled version. And we have here some build types. We will modify them a little bit later to add protection to our application, so hackers can't hack so easy our app. And also we have some dependencies here. We will talk here about them in a future lesson. Let's talk now a little about Android Studio. If you notice here there are some icons. Let's start from right to left. We see here an Android device monitor, which is this one. It contains the logs of our application. I usually keep this on my second monitor, so you can just unpin it from here and drag it to another monitor, so you have it big and a nice display. Next thing we have is the SDK manager, and the SDK manager, it's the same one as here. So if we go in C and Android SDK, here is the SDK manager, and here in SDK manager we can install other older versions of Android if we want to, extras and other things too. Let's leave it for now. In case your phone is not detected, you can try to install Google USB driver, but let's leave it for now. Next icon, it's a AVD manager. AVD, it's the your virtual devices, Android virtual devices manager, and here you see my emulator, which is a Nexus 5 running API 21. Let's create a new device. For example, the most common use would be Galaxy S3, S4, which has a resolution, this resolution, but doesn't run API level 21. So it should run Jelly Bean, I think. So, or KitKat. Yeah, KitKat. So let's just download it. And this will take some time. Next important part of this Android Studio, let's go to File, Settings, and here are all the settings about Android Studio. There are quite a few, but for now let's go to Appearance, and here you see a theme. You can easily change the appearance of your IDE to a black background. For example, if your eyes feel better with it, I usually keep it with a black. the black background. So